Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Ria. Joining me today after a fairly long time, I think 1 or 2 years, is my good friend Samaniyar Nagaraj. Samaniyar TV is a very popular YouTube channel in Tamil. Today Nagaraj is going to talk to us in English about the prospects of various parties in Tamil Nadu, and we're going to give you some information, inside information about what really goes on, how does the DMK party run, who is the chief minister, behind the chief minister, what does he do, and so on and so forth. Welcome, Nagaraj. Nagaraj, namaskar and welcome to PGurus channel. How are you?
Sir. Namaskaram. How are you?
I'm doing well. Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
this is, so three things we are going to talk about. We all thought with Karur incident, the way Vijay conducted himself, that politically he was more or less happy. But the stranger things have happened in politics. Now, Vijay is resuccessful, he's re-emerging, he's having some resurgence also, and he made a statement in Pondicherry that we are going to allude to. So here's we have three parts in today's discussion with Nagaraj. First is Vijay comparison. Second is the overall picture of the political situation in Tamil Nadu, who is looking good and who is lagging, who needs to do work. The third thing is we're going to talk about the chief minister behind the scenes. Okay, over to you. Talk to us what happened in Pondicherry, your opinion on what Vijay claimed. Over to you.
Okay. See, Vijay is saying himself that he's the man for the change, right? So change has to start from himself. There were totally 5,000 passes or tokens were given to their fans or the party members who should join the meeting, right? What actually happened is these people sold these passes for higher prices. So, but the basic itself is getting bursted here, right? But this is not very new to them. Who are these people? They were selling the first day first show tickets in black. So it is getting correlated here, right? See, Vijay says first show the ticket, right? The price goes up to 2,000, 2,500. It is a business for lots of fan club members to sell these tickets in the overrate, right? So that same habit is coming now when he's doing a political rally after a long time, that too a Karur incident, right? And see, somebody has given him a script saying that there is no ration shops in Pondicherry, right? Still, there are DBT, there is direct benefit transfer from central government is happening, right? And only under Modi ji's government, they started getting the free rice. So Modi is supplying rice to all the states, right? Union territories were added only after 2014. And here comes Vijay, who's saying, I'm here for change, telling that there is no ration shops in Pondicherry. So what change they can expect from Vijay? Another thing, see, till Madurai Manadu or before Madurai Manadu, MGR was not at all in the picture for Vijay's political rallies. Wherever he go, he'll have Periyar, he'll have all other people, but he'll not have MGR. Suddenly in Madurai Manadu, he's bringing MGR because he was clearly told, or he has clearly seen, or we could see that he is becoming a DMK alternative. See, whatever DMK does, Vijay will do. If DMK says SAR is bad, Vijay will say SAR is bad. If DMK says BJP is bad, Vijay will say BJP is bad. If DMK says Ondriyam, he will say Ondriyam. He doesn't have his own path or something. Suddenly he is bringing MGR and saying, like 1977, in 2026 also, the same thing will happen. It will be a repeat. But most of the people is not understanding MGR's cinematic journey started in 1936, right? From 36 to 43, he was just MGR. He was just MGR is not a big star, but he was a growing star, right? From growing star to he got momentum from 1953, right? In 1954, Malayalam released. From Malayalam only his range went to some other height that no one can expect. 1953, he is joining DMK, right? From 1953 to 1972, right? 1972 is the year AIADMK started. 19 years, MGR fan clubs, right, was part of DMK. They know what is booth. They know how to win an election. They know how to run a campaign. They were trained. But these people directly compare, like MGR, Vijay will win. MGR was in politics for 19 years before starting AIADMK. Who's Vijay, Mr. Sri? You laugh. When there was a film called 𝗏𝗙𝗏, he went to Kodainadu to meet Jayalalitha. And Jayalalitha did not give her appointment. He apologized. Amma, please save me. I'm very pavam. Please, I want to release the film. He was that kind of guy. And he expected, and he says that I'll give change. A party cannot run an election campaign. This is an election campaign, right? Every party, the same place Mr. Edappadiya did a campaign 2 weeks before the current incident, right? The same place was given, but it was organized 10 times better. The same police was given, but their own cadres stood there. See, there was an organizer called M.R. Vijay Bhaskar, right? He organized it. Where are the organizers? See, he don't care anyone, right? He'll just on and off his light, and he thinks himself as a king now, right? People are rulers of democracy, right? Not the actors. There are many actors we have seen, right? But to win an election is a complete different strategy. TVK is already failing. See, I could see that many pollsters are giving 25%, 30%, right? Definitely he'll be in double digits for sure. I don't doubt. But he's
not that high.
Not that high.
Not that high.
He's not in the position to convert the seat for sure. To convert a seat in a 3-6 contest, it should be nearing 30%. He's not in 30% at any cost.
So, Nagaraj, did he, in that Pondicherry speech, directly mention that I am like MGR or draw parallels with MGR? Or is it just the fan club that is saying it?
See, he always mention. He will not mention himself as an MGR, but he takes an MGR reference. That is the point only I'm getting averted. Come on, you're not MGR. MGR was in politics for 19 years. He's not afraid of anyone. You are a coward. He ran off from many political situations. See, even now, Tripurangundram, DMK doesn't want Tripurangundram to happen. ADMK want Tripurangundram to happen. BJP want Tripurangundram to happen. Vijay is silent, sitting in his office. And today, they did a Mavata Chailalar Kutam, district secretaries meeting, right? They said Vijay will take all decisions to finalize the alliance. Who's ready to come with Vijay? OPS, TT Vidyanagaran? Both OPS and TT Vidyanagaran know with Vijay they can't even win an apartment election. Why should they join with TVK?
Thank you so much. And see, some of the truths are now coming out when you see the harsh realities of running an election and winning. The important data fact that you brought out, that MGR was in politics for 19 years, and more importantly, his fan club knew how to do things at the booth level. That helped him immensely because he was a chief minister in 1977. He got dismissed once, but he came back with slightly higher majority, and till he died, he was the chief minister. The great Karnanidhi could not.
I have another fact.
Yeah.
The last election MBR sued. They say he was in America for his medical reasons, right? Kalaignar boycotted the election. He did not contest in the election because he know that he will fail in the election. They say Kalaignar is a very he handled MGR like this. Kalaignar could not handle MGR even till MGR's death, till MGR's final oxygen was inhaled, right? Kalaignar could not handle MGR. That is the real truth.
Thank you so much. So now let us fast forward to the present. Elections are coming up. The heat here is amazing. I haven't seen that much in West Bengal yet, although West Bengal also is going to heat up, and so will Kerala, so will Assam. All of them will have their own hotspot. Let's get back to Tamil Nadu. There was a survey done by JVC Shriyam, our good friend, and I want your honest report because that doesn't reflect the entire state, first of all. Second of all, there seems to be, I have my doubts in the sense that DMK can't be that bad, especially in the city of Chennai. My thoughts, okay? I'm not for a moment disputing what JVC has put out. He's a great friend of mine and he has all the data on his fingertip. Do you think the climate has changed so much that DMK is going to be number 3 in Chennai of all places?
See, both ADMK and DMK has structure in Chennai, right?
Yes.
That is there. And in the other side, we have TVK. Right? Chennai is always voted for newcomers. Let us be honest. For Makkal Needhimayam also, they voted decently. For any newcomer who come, they vote, right? Even for Vijay, when he entered, they said he will win few seats in Chennai also. When nearing or closer to election, right, this would rapidly change. The impressions and people's wish will go to a party which is already in the field, not with some new one, right, who's who doesn't even know whether Pondicherry has a ration shop or not. I'll tell you a fact. Vaithilingam should have joined TVK today. I think after seeing the Pondicherry meeting, he ran off. He did not come to the...
Oh, really?
Yes.
He's another big brains behind AIADMK. Viewers, you may not... Sorry, 1 second. Viewers, you may not know who Vaidhyalingam is. He is the real brains. Even during Jayalalitha time, he was the one who would carefully pick the candidate, whether it was Rajya Sabha, whether it was Lok Sabha, whether it was Assembly. She would not take a decision without him getting him along. Very, very important person. Talk to us about what happened.
So Vaithilingam was about to join TVK on 11th of December. Right? But after Pondicherry meeting, he said, I'll think it off. Now EPS camp is back behind Vaithilingam. One thing is very clear, Vaithilingam is not with OPS today. See, that lineage is coming soon. I will also give you another information, Sri. I feel 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗦𝗏 will not stay with TVK for more than 2 months.
Oh, wow.
I personally feel this. Because 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗦𝗏 has been in an organized, structured party for more than 50 years. Right? He can't come and settle with such a crowd.
I thought he was going to perform the role of Pandrutti Ramachandran, who did it for Vijay. No?
Again, I'm saying Vijay's fan club was highly politically mature.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Vijay's fan club was highly politically matured. His fan club from 92 till 2004 worked in several elections for several parties, but silently. Vijay made sure that they should be trained every day and every time. How can... See, that's where organization power comes. He got 8% vote by fighting against Kalaignar and Jayalalitha.
Correct.
Right? This political maturity is the biggest problem, Sri.
And in a day and age where social media is so quick to point out your flaws and your plus points, it's very, very, you have to do it very carefully. So I get the point. So let's now, according to Samaniyar Nagaraj, how do you see the 2026 elections? If the elections were to be held today, who do you think will win? And then you can also tell us the momentum. See, there is a momentum shift happening and this might change again. I'll have you come back in 4 weeks' time and we'll discuss this again. Today and momentum. Over to you.
See, advantage DMK. Momentum is with ADMK. TVK is going to do the spoil sport. From 150 seats, 160 seats, now DMK has come to 122. They should be in that range. They are not comfortably winning this election.
Simple majority, but that is coalition. That's coalition, not DMK alone.
It's a coalition. I'm saying I think Tamil Nadu is heading for a coalition government. They are heading for a minority government after a very long time. They say 2006 to 11 was a minority government, but still all the ministers and everyone was from DMK. I don't see it as a coalition government.
Correct.
It was a DMK run government. But Tamil Nadu is heading to a coalition government this time is what I feel. I see today, right? 122, 75 seats ADMK is winning for sure. After the alliance between ADMK and BJP sealed on April 10th, 75% minimum guarantee sure shot. No one can spoil that. 75 to 170, what are the ways to do? That is ADMK's challenge. DMK challenge, we are in 45%. we're going to have anti-incumbency, which will reduce us to 40%. But the biggest question is, we have someone who's DMK alternative after a very long time in the ground.
Correct.
See,
Spoiler.
all Makkal Needhi Mayam, Vijay Gandhi, everybody came as an AIADMK alternative.
Correct.
Vijay is coming as a DMK alternative. Why DMK alternative? Whatever issues DMK is saying, whatever tone DMK speaks, the same tone Vijay speaks. After a long time, after 96 Vaiko, Tamil Nadu is getting another option after DMK for DMK voters. So now DMK voters has two options, right? So, for example, let us see if there is a DMK candidate they don't like, and before they say BJP ulla vandrum, I will not vote for AIADMK alliance. Now they have someone called TVK, they can directly go and vote. And very important points, Sri, minorities are seeing him as his CM face, in particular with Dalit Christians and Christian community, right? To be frank, converted Christian community are seeing him as a chief minister face. It's very, very dangerous for DMK alliance at this point. How DMK is going to consolidate this? How DMK is going to embark this whole chunk? That is the first question. Second question, what AIADMK is going to do in the election manifesto? For example, Bihar 10,000 work like anything, right? We can say these people did not give you anything. You can give them a date. On this date, after I'm coming as a chief minister, this program will be initiated. Some plan. For that plan, they require BJP at the top. So the election has moved some way for NDAs, 26 for Edappadi and 29 for Narendra Modi. So now there is a spoiler to get DMK votes. Is Vijay. He's a DMK alternative. After a very long time, we are seeing a DMK alternative in the field. And with AIADMK, they have to secure 38% somehow. But today they are in 32%. There is a 6% gap. I think that gap can be filled with DMDK and PMK coming inside and bringing some small parties into the alliance. They can win. But if an election conducted today, 120 seats minimum DMK will win. There is no doubt in that. 75 seats AIADMK will win. No doubt in that. And the rest of the 25 to 30 odd seats, that will be a tough fight. And Vijay will decide who will win, who will not win.
So by AIADMK, we are talking about NDA, right? There will be some BJP also will win. Yeah, got it. So viewers, this is where the election stand today, and the momentum appears to be moving with AIADMK. Very, very succinctly put, Nagaraj. Now the third topic that we're going to talk about, a much awaited one. So I'm going to set the stage here. This is according to somebody who reliable. I can't quote that person. And this is something that has played out. What you saw played out also, I'll tell you. The night before the inauguration of Stalin as CM, or let's say leading up to that, last few years, the person who has worked day and night, making sure that every problem, every point, everything is taken care of, keeping an eye on, making sure the distribution would be right, everything, staying on top of the IT officials who are going to raid his house after he has moved the money, the usual stuff. Yeah, that happens in movies. One individual, son-in-law of Stalin, Mr. 𝗝𝐶𝗶. Now, it is believed that the night before the inauguration, there was a huge fight in the family. And the idea initially was to include 𝗝𝐶𝗶 in the cabinet because he was the architect of the victory, man behind the entire thing. And somebody opposed it. And people say it's Durga. Durga opposed it, and because she was afraid that her son might lose out in that battle. If both of them are, eventually going to become ministers in the cabinet, that could be a problem. And fight all through the night, and then next day morning, he takes the oath, and you could see Durga crying rivers. I don't know if it was relief that her husband finally got to become chief minister, or that she has actually paved way for her son also to succeed MK Stalin. I don't know. But she cried rivers, that we all know. We saw it in the screen. Now, after the thing, Stalin has been in indifferent health for a long time. We all know that. I mean, no matter how much the media keeps saying that he's this and he's that, Indran and Chandran, he's not. So people say there are three CMs right now operating in Tamil Nadu. And I want you to talk about the three CMs. Also, how DMK could have handled Tiruppuram in a better way. Over to you.
Okay. I'll complete the Tiruppuram fast because the CM issue is bit elaborate. We have to start from 2020. So, see, Tiruppuram it's a very simple thing to be handled. If it was Kalaignar, it was Jayalalitha, they would have put 30 police and they would have got 10 names, right? They would have gathered all the 10 people, go up, light the lamp, they'll put 1 minute video, send it to media and go off, chalo chalo, bye bye, the issue is closed. But it was, I think it was, we say something called Alumai in Tamil, right? How someone manages governance. Not governance, it's above governance, below the power, right? How someone manages the situation or something, right? It was completely missed on that day, right? See, somebody given them a very wrong idea. They got the case on first day, December 1st, we know the verdict, right? State government was waiting till 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗘𝗥𝗘𝗡𝗙 day and they go for an urgent appeal on the eve of that 𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗘𝗥𝗘𝗡 celebrations. But I'll tell you one thing, they won the battle. If you like it or if you don't like it, against Hindus got failed at the issue, but they won the battle. Despite having judiciary verdict, we lost that battle. Right? That is a different part. But
why?
Now, Tiruppuram has become a sensation in Tamil Nadu. All the YouTube channels, all the Bhakti channels, everybody has started giving videos on Tiruppuram. That is one thing. Now they are also looking at who's this Sikandar Baba. Is he a saint? Now Madurai Meenakshi temple history comes into it. So why Vijayendra Maharaja came to Madurai and saved the Madurai Meenakshi temple? Who was this guy? All the details people have started noting. Right? Not today. I feel in next 2 or 3 years, Hindus will get their right. See, getting their right is something, the day in which we light the lamp. I'm having verdict, I'm not having verdict, I don't care all these things. As a Hindu, I want in the light, the lamp should be lighted in that 𝙒𝙬𝙤𝙬. That is the day in which, as a Hindu, I will be happy and my other generations also will have the chance to see that. Okay, so this is the Tiruppuram part, Sri. Now coming back.
So short-term win for DMK, long-term win for Hindus or NDA?
No. Until unless the light is lamped in the 𝗒𝙬𝙤𝙬, we will not win the situation. I want to see that lamp. I don't want the verdict. I don't care about the verdict. The verdict is there, verdict is not there. Right? Respect the court, respect the judiciary, everything should happen. Right? But I want to see that lamp lighted at that place. What is going to happen with 10 people going at the top and lighting that lamp?
Yeah,
I could see that this was compared with Ayodhya. What happens if it happens like Ayodhya? Do you think 10 people can demolish a mosque, a small mosque at the top? Or the police is such, what to say, not that strong to stop it? See, we'll see that, Sri. I believe today. I'm saying in the show, we'll see it not this year or next year, next 2 to 3 years, we'll see the light lamp at that 𝗒𝙬𝙤𝙬. That is going to happen. Okay. With full protection, full Hindu faith, everyone is going to happen. But one good thing has happened. Now J.R. Swaminathan sir has started taking all the cases equal to this. Whatever verdict is given, why the government is not taking the action? He says that as a pattern is happening in Tamil Nadu. See, we are going towards a longer solution, but it will take some time. We have to wait patient.
Thank you. So let's go to the other one, the CMs running Tamil Nadu.
Okay. See, 2020, right? See, after Karunanidhi sir's death itself, Azhagiri versus Stalin came inside the family, right? It got bursted in 2019. Right? Nearing to 2020, JP Naddaji came to Madurai. It was told that Alagiri is going to join BJP in the next day. And he conducted a meeting before day and saying that Neela 𝗔𝗔𝙗. He blasted Stalin left, right corner. These are the same words. நீ 2019 ஜெயிச்சதுக்கு காரணம் மோடியை பிடிக்காத anti-Modi wave. That is, you won only because of anti-Modi wave. There is nothing to do with your ஆளுமை or anything else. Right? That meeting was so harsh. And Shelvi took a private flight. Shelvi is Stalin's sister, who mobilized the whole family. If Shelvi says something, everybody will accept in that family. She came in overnight and she convinced Alagiri to stop that day. Otherwise, it was going through a small break on the 2020, the December 2020 or 2021 January, in that period itself. So that was the first escape happened by won't say as an escape. I would say the first good thing happened to Stalin to the road to become chief minister. Right? Then he became an undisputed chief minister candidate for the DMK. So that was the first thing. And there was always something told that without sub-reason, this party cannot even move any elections. Sub-reason is brain. Right? It was told that both Anbil Magesh Poyyamazhi and sub-reason will take some ministry inside the cabinet. But sub-reason was well left 2 days before the ministry announcement. What happened in the 2 days? No one knows. And now there is something to get connected after he becomes chief minister. Something called the powerful kitchen cabinet. It is said that Durga Stalinji is more Durga Stalinji's kitchen cabinet is more powerful than any other people in the party. So what Udayanidhi is doing? Udayanidhi is forcing, or he's transferring all the ministry direction towards him. What sub-reason doing? Sub-reason is doing an Herculean job to transfer everything towards him. And
him as in sub-reason.
Sir?
Him as in sub-reason. Him as in sub-reason.
Sub-reason, yes. What sub-reason is doing? Sub-reason is trying to transfer everything towards him. Right? Chief Minister is not happy with Udayanidhi's performance on the Akash Bhaskaran, all these, the latest ED raid, which is within cinema range and all stuff. He's not happy. See, it was very clear that when Deputy Chief Minister was given, Chief Minister warned Udayanidhi that you should not be part of cinema. This is a very serious job. Right? So much confusion around DMK. But yet they are surviving. Because at one point everybody compromised because of power. Only if you are in power, all these things comes. If we are not in power, we can't do anything. At this point, they get compromised every time. There is a very bigger case which is running on K. Nehru. To be frank, if you see that case, we get fainted. They say 1,500 go, 2,000 go, 3,000 go. I am bloody. To be frank, putting it very straightforward, to get 1 lakh rupee per month, I have to take some 9 hours call. All my ears are paining. I have to do few videos every month. For 1 lakh itself, I'm feeling like this. What would the people who's earning 10,000, 20,000 a month think about this? And these fellows say we don't believe in God. They give 45 crores donation to Tirupati Devasthanam.
I thought it was 45 lakhs.
Sorry, 45 lakhs. I'm extremely sorry. 45 lakhs donation for Tirupati Devasthanam, for that Annadanam, the day Annadanam. Right? How much double stand this party has? Till Tiruparagunram issue, they said we don't believe in God. Now they are bringing Murugan as say on. Murugan endal Azhaggu, say on endal Veeran. That's what I said in a debate in Malay Murusa event. I said he will Kundrathile Kumaranakku Kondatan is going to dance nearing to election. See, these three chief ministers, One is MK Stalin, one is 𝗝𝗘𝗙𝗦, one is 𝙒𝙘𝙘𝗙𝗦. Sadly, Udayanidhi is not in the list. If you carefully see it, Udayanidhi is not in the list.
Right, right.
Still nothing has transferred to him. They are trying to transfer. They are forcing to transfer, but it does not happen. It seems that there is an MP candidate called Atal Ashok Kumar, who was Udayanidhi's right hand. He's a good field worker. He works very good in the ground. It took so much hours for him to convince that one seat for an youth wing to get one seat in this quota. But all other 25 seats were decided by 𝗝𝗘𝗙, not even MK Stalin. And 𝗝𝗘𝗙 has influenced Congress also. Whom to contest, whom to not contest.
So 𝗝𝗘𝗙 is the glue that holds the backside together, perhaps even the party together. And if they come back to power, expect after Stalin, this is my prediction, no? Expect after Stalin, I mean, I want him to live to be 1,000 years, but that's just my wish. Everybody has a departure date. I believe that 𝗝𝗘𝗙 could very well effect and win a Chandrababu Naidu on the DMK party. Your thoughts?
See, I've seen that family very closely, Sri. Knowingly, right? My father, I mean, he's not part of politics, but we have seen that family very close. When it comes to power, right, each and everybody compromises at one stage. I've seen it day in and day out with that family. See, now we have so much problem with EPS, OPS, TTV and all stuff, right? The same thing happened in DMK. By this time, they would have stitched something and they would have compromised for that power. Right? Some mediator would have taken that in hand. Sadly, right, DMK is the party for getting into power, they'll compromise at any level. That is not happening. Somebody will compromise 𝗝𝗘𝗙𝗦 and Udayanidhi. That is going to happen. That should happen. That's where I've seen DMK's politics till this date. See, there was a huge problem. Duraimurugan spilled some words against Tirumavalavar. Right? Stalin sir, he went like a walking and suddenly entered into Tirumavalavar's house saying, "Sir, nammala onna irukom." So he made that extra effect, right? That extra efforts is always taken by DMK. That is their success till this time. When MGR was CM for 15 years, Kalaignar could not do anything, but he could do only one thing, that he made that parties to be stable and the party to be united. That is the very least thing he can do. Right? I don't see that, Sri. Sorry if I'm against your views or something, but
that's okay. That's okay.
I see DMK in this way, right? If something is stopping them to come to power, they'll compromise at any stage. This can be solved, is what I think.
You know why my thought came in along those lines is because, remember, 𝗝𝗘𝗙 and his family went to Tiruchendur to perform Shatru Samhara Puja. I'm wondering who is that guy.
One thing, his father, who passed away very recently, right? You can see him in temple every day. See, everybody's not in the same bottom, right? I can believe something. You can see all this preaching is for outside the family. For their family, no preaching works.
Mudaliyars are very, very, very God-fearing and bhaktas. They have been trustees for ages. Because they used to, what is Mudalyar? Mudal, first person in the village or the town or wherever. Why is he called the first person? He is the Kshatriya. He was the one responsible for the well-being of the village, the town, wherever it was. And as part of that, they were the Dharmakartas. They were the ones giving land to the temples. You see, Shivan temple in Nugambakam. That's my favorite because I used to go there. Now I heard the lake has disappeared.
Even see 𝗝𝗘𝗙𝗦's as father. See, one thing, you know 𝗍𝗥𝗘𝗦, right? We both know 𝗍𝗥𝗘𝗦. He's a common friend of
Yes.
You always say the temple which was handled by Mudaliyars are saved till today. And he'll say some other three castes. I think that we can talk later. It's a different subject.
We'll talk later. No.
Yeah, but one caste he will always say is Mudaliyar. The temples which was governed by Mudaliyars are saved and is properly organized till today.
So any friend of Sanatana Dharma is a good friend of mine, and for that particular angle, I really like this community. Chettiars are also like that. You go back and look at the Sthala Puranam of each temple viewers, you will find how well all these communities joined together to make those temples popular and famous, and continue to be prosperous. All these things have happened. We have to go. Tamil Nadu is such a rich treasure of so many temples. 40,000, 50,000, 40,000 under HR&C. I heard 40,000 outside of HR&C because they don't make enough money, so HR&C doesn't even bother about that. That's what I've heard.
See, we had a caste called Mutrayar. We had a caste called Mutrayar who was saving the temple outside the guarding the temple. Just see how dedicated they were, right?
Yes,
There are many castes like that. Still in Sri Lanka, Mutrayar is given importance.
Yeah. Very true.
See, my Kuladeva Koil is Sirvachur Madrakali Amman Koil. Right? Brahmins doesn't do puja. Only Sakliyas do puja till today. It was the same Kuladevam Koil for Mahapariva also.
Yes.
Mahapariva also will sit outside only. Puja will be done only by Sakliyas.
So viewers, Mahapariva, for those of you who don't know, was the mutt head of Kanchi Mutt. His name was Chandrasekhara Saraswati, and he lived perfect 100 years. If you take nakshatra to nakshatra, born on a certain nakshatra, 100 years he lived. Chandrasekhara Saraswati, who is also fondly called as Mahapariva. Just wanted to clarify that. Nagaraj, what a wonderful conversation we had today. So this is, like he said, takeaway. Today DMK will still win, but the momentum is with AIADMK. We will come back and revisit this issue with Nagaraj in maybe 4 weeks' time. This thing happened on the spur of the moment. He just called me up and said, I would like to do this thing. I said, yes, let's do it. So we are doing it like this. Nagaraj, the phone is available for you. Anytime you want, we can come back and have a hash on how things are going in English. Thanks once again. Namaskar.
Thank you so much. Namaskar.
One last thing, both for viewers who are watching this on PGurus, if you happen to understand Tamil, do subscribe to Samaniyar TV. Nagaraj brings in a different kind of perspective. Wonderful human being. I met his father. I've been to his house. Beautiful guy. I've been always encouraging him. You are the future. I mean, I'm going to be, in a few years, I'll be done, and then you guys will be taking the torch and going forward. So all the best to you, Nagaraj, and always stay. Remember that God's always with you. Namaskar.